Buenos dias, buenas tardes, bienvenidos, hola, alo. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Samhain Eve here in Cuenca, Ecuador. This is our little check-in as to what the heck's going on. So Kate's been ill, Kate's getting better, and now we're making plans.
Starting with?
To really sort things out, we're doing a San Pedro ceremony on the full moon, which happens to be an eclipse, November 8th.
Yeah.
So the San Pedro is not as rough as like an ayahuasca.
No purging.
Yeah, there's a lot of purging with ayahuasca.
But theoretically, opportunity to feel at one with nature with a very clear head.
We'll see what grandfather has to say to us.
And then from there, we're going to do some exploratory trip planning. Without a doubt, Cuenca is like the most amazing city. I mean,
Cuenca is the easiest place to live in Ecuador by far.
We should do just a video on all the things we love about Cuenca. It's really that amazing. And at the same point, like, even though I'm getting better, I'm still not like, I don't have my energy back. I'm not, something just still feels off. So we're gonna explore different lower elevation areas in Ecuador, like
Vilcabamba for sure, that area. And Baños, big Baños de Santagua, and along the coast and some different beach areas, just to hang out in some areas for probably a month at a time in each.
Yeah, we don't really think the coast will be our place, but you never know. We haven't been, so we'd like to go. We're gonna bring, of course, Lukey and our bikes and do some traveling up and down. The only thing we're not really sure of is the timeline, which area we're gonna go first. We've heard that if we're going to visit the coast, now's really the time you want to do that. January to March, I guess, are really, really hot and humid. So we'll see. We just got to figure some things out because we really don't like to be hot.
And things may change after the ceremony, so who the hell knows?
Yeah. But this is what we're thinking. That's
our kind of half-ass plan, because that's as good as it gets with us and our plans.
When you're on the fly, it's hard to pin you down, man.
Other than that, we're kind of working still in various ways, in various aspects. The retreat schedule is probably up in the air still. There may or may not be more retreats.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking what happened with the retreat, and overall, from like the class aspect, from the mobility, from the yoga, from the meditation, I am biased, of course, but I think it went really well. I made a huge mistake though. We went to a yoga retreat at Antiquamari right about a year to the day that we were there.
Right. And
the guy was like super strict. It was plant-based, which we knew what that meant. No one else there did. Like, plant-based is no oil, no nuts, no. I mean, it's like vegan to the nth degree.
It's hardcore.
And so I knew there would be a mutiny if we did that. And I thought, well, you are all grown human beings, you know, eat whatever you want. Wilson assured me that their food was delicious and very healthy. And I failed to follow my cardinal rule, which is ask more questions. I just said, okay, healthy, there are vegetarian options, vegan options, meat options, whatever you want. Well, everything came in a pretty rich sauce. And when you are moving your body in ways that you haven't moved it before, your joints are kind of stagnant. There's a lot of toxins that build up there and in your muscles too. And so there's a detox process with that happens. And the food was delicious and people ate it, and they ate way more food than they're used to eating at home. And by Wednesday night, people started getting sick, which was not pleasant. I think half the group ended up with some serious intestinal trauma.
We did not.
I ate all vegetarian, but there was no kind of line. No one ate or didn't eat any of the exact same things. So sadly, what will come to mind when people talk about that in the future will be that, oh yeah, that's the one where everybody got sick. So should we do this again, we will ask a lot more questions. It will be a lot, because, you know, vegetarian doesn't always mean healthy. So my bad. Very sorry.
We probably will still make a kind of commercial-ish video of the time there because we did tape some footage, but that's why we've been kind of hesitant. It just ended up being kind of 50% weird. So I don't know. In the spirit of sharing everything with you, we share that as well. That's the reality of the situation.
Fiestas de Cuenca are happening, pretty much starting
Cuenca
right
days
now.
are happening. Yeah, this is the weekend it started. It's going to be a blowout as far as Cuenca is concerned, so it should be a lot, well, not a lot, but a different experience than last year.
I kind of like being at home. Which doesn't give a lot of inspiration for videos.
Being at home is nice. Plus the dog sucks us in. We could blame it all on Lucas because
he can take it.
Yeah, he wants us to stay home. He wants us to come down here to the river and throw the ball. And we do take him into the centro and walk around, but not as much. It's a lot easier just to take him around here, and he has a better time out here where he can run free. We don't let him run free when we're in the centro.
Life is pretty darn good. It's much to be grateful for, much to be happy about.
Transition times, like always. We'll see what happens next.
All right, Flynn's on the fly out.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop 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 whoop.